Anyway. Alright, we're going to be reviewing some 2's gameplay of Hades. Just a little heads up for you guys in chat. Alright. Start off. Normal challenge. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing to really say about that death. Just missed some shots across the way and then just kind of got naded. Ooh. What did you do here? About to make it out? Yeah. Off of your respawn like this, you probably want to move sooner. You have quite a bit of time. You don't want to just be stuck, especially if you know somebody's pushing you. You know OV's somewhere. You should be staying on your death cam. Hopefully, staying on your death cam, and you know that he's killing your teammate P1. Like, the play here is not to, like, sit here out in the open. Like, either, like, you gotta make a play towards something. You probably don't want to go, like, head on into somebody top red. That's, like, the most likely thing to happen is him going top red, to stay on top of the map and, like, push through. Like, maybe go bottom base to get, like, out Pink Street, or, you know, toilet to top red. But take your time, or, you know, bottom middle. Like, wait for your teammate. I mean, P Street. So you even have another opportunity to go here. You go into Needles. Or you go car right away into Needles. You can kind of see what's happening red, and then instantly get back to your teammate, because he's probably going to spawn blue here. Yeah, you started sprinting, so you don't want to burn time in this type of position. You want to burn time for your teammate in a better spot. Let's see how much. Yeah, this OV's still kind of full anyway, so this is definitely just too easy of a death. You got away, like you made the right choice to go car 0, but if you just lived there, this is probably a good, if you lived in a better spot right away, things probably could have worked out. Going down 0-4 here is rough. See, so like what you're doing here, I think is fun. Like this is a spot where you have a little bit more cover, depending on where you get pushed from, to move out. Like out to car, back to base, into Needles, depending on where they push you from. When you're standing like right here, you have to go out there to, you know, go into Needles. Going front blue also isn't the worst, but it's just like you're out in the open, or if you backed up, just a long time. So this is a better spot to wait in for your teammate to spawn up. Now hopefully you coordinate with your teammate. He's going front base. You're still just kind of chilling. You definitely need to start moving. You need to start moving. I think it was good that you waited for your teammate to like kind of get up on the map, or like at least be ready to work with you, but just kind of burning time. It's alright. Some call outs, you're acting on it. Shots in the back. I mean, kind of getting average right there. You're aware of the spawn. Like you wanted to wait to get your shields back. Shots. Okay. I think most of this is okay. I don't think there's anything too crazy going on here. I guess your teammate was saying he was like blocking blue, and then you were gonna challenge red. That's what seems to be the thing. So it seemed like you guys probably had some good comms. How'd your teammate die? Did Queen end up shooting him? No. How'd your teammate die? I just need to see this real quick. Let me back up. Watch Outbait for just a second. Cause like I was wondering, like maybe you challenge somehow faster or sooner, cause like Outbait should not be dying in this situation, but maybe he just got like outplayed or just kind of got averaged. Let's see. He's one shot. Oh yeah, he just needed to be aware that he can't be watching you. Yeah, I mean I think you're just, this is like fine. That's fine. Outbait should not die there. You get the cleanup like normal. Maybe Queen still ends up killing you anyway, but I don't think that happens as long as Outbait just is more aware of what's going on the left side. So overall, not too bad. after the beginning. Spawn blue, you pushed out. And you're just gonna hide P2. Alright, this is good. So, like, the spot you're in now, prime example of what we talked about at the very start, is, like, get into a good spot, live. Like, you're in a really good spot and you're just playing your life. Catch me off guard, get the 5. Now you're looking for drug. You need to collapse on him quicker. Yeah, there you go. A little bit of a delay, but that's okay. You're waiting for Outbade to get to you. Now you need to collapse on Queen quickly. Obi's coming up though, so you guys are aware of that actually. Good place. Outbade picks up the kill. You go for combo. What just happened? How does Outbade die here? He just runs right in. Burns the thrust. In this situation, you really don't need to be pushing this. So this is like, oh shit. Damn it, I didn't mean to restart. Know what the 2's matches are for tomorrow? I have no idea. In this situation, you don't really need to be jumping out, like jumping into like these sort of like lanes or like really closed off lanes like this, like in a pink attic. You're already weak. You just need to try and like hold combo. Cause I don't know how weak Druck is. Like he still half shields. So like your mindset should be, don't jump into him. Like you're not gonna really have any life here if you just clamber. So this is like one of those moments where in the middle of a gunfight you need to make sure you're understanding whether a clamber is gonna kill you or not. Because if he's standing right here, like your nade would not have done anything, but he's like standing right here and he could have looked straight down and just waited for you to clamber up. So in these situations, it's better to just kind of like hold the angle. And if he doesn't push, then it's like check the other angle, hold your combo. That's what I would be doing. And then on top of that, he already chucked like a, I guess a sticky, waiting for you to push or jump up. So that's a pretty common like tactic, I'd say, is like nade the jump up and then like watch the other angle, and that's exactly what Druck did. So just be a little bit more aware of that. Yeah, just gotta be ready for the challenge. Just kind of getting spawn killed. Play your life though, and manage to get out. Now you need to be walking forward. You gotta be active off of this. Like Druck is just burning time. He's burning time for Queen to come up. And your teammate's there too. Like you don't need to leave this. So a lot of this time is Queen is dead now. You have full shields. You can maybe wait like a couple seconds just to make sure your thrust is about to come back, just so you know you're fully like armed going into the gunfight. But like you've been sitting here for 5 seconds now. Like about 6-7 seconds of you just standing still, and now Queen came off respawn. So take a couple seconds. You're all good with your shields. Like maybe make sure like you're about to get your thrust when you're about to walk through. But you literally just walk through and just like look for like where he could have been. And he was just sitting pink attic like this entire time, I'm pretty certain. So we'll just look at you down here. And Outbade is there too. Like you say you're gonna push it, Outbade's still walking through. Like you just walk through and get some info, get some damage, and then Outbade can kind of come in to close with you faster. Because you're just kind of burning time when you don't need to burn time. It's a 2v1. It's a 2v1, and then you, like Jen was coming off spawn like hella late. So compared to like where Druck is right now. Because I knew he had combo there. Doesn't matter. You should just take the fight anyway. You can take a gunfight with combo. You should take gunfights with combo, even if, especially when it's like a 2v1 there. Like you want to take those gunfights. You might lose, but like you want to make sure you keep cycling these people, because him being in this spot, like look at where you guys are at and look at where he's at. He still has combo, and now she's about to spawn up and like BP2. And he's still just playing his life and just doing his thing. So nothing really got accomplished there. You need to make sure you're like still trying to be more forward. Especially if you have the right comms, like you should hear, hopefully Outbait saying like, I'm Blue Needles, I can help you, top blue. Like you should be asking for help top blue because a 2v1 on one guy with combo shouldn't matter necessarily. Maybe you die, maybe you trade, but it's like you guys should be trying to be aggressive to force the 2v1. Like you don't want to wait so that you are just stuck in these positions. Go card 4. Don't really need to burn your thrust there. Yeah, I think he just gave up top control a little too easily. Got back up quick though. I feel like I'm about to sneeze. Now you're looking for drugs. So like this is exactly like the kind of situation where it's like he is alone and you know the general area where he's at, and now you guys are being more aggressive. Now he's played his life well enough that like enough time was burned for Gen to spawn, so that's just kind of unfortunate, but damn. Yeah, you just gotta take your time there. Be a little bit more patient. Patient with those shots. The one thing I was gonna say, I was gonna see how it worked out, where you were car 4 and you gave up control very easily, but I think you shot 4 times and didn't hit one P2. Yeah, I was gonna say like that's just unfortunate right there. If you hit a shot, great. If she's still out there, like great. Try to maybe hit a couple more, but she backed out. Like you don't need to keep shooting. These situations are gonna happen a lot, and you got to recognize this is more micro, like where you need to manage your resources better. Because like now you've lost 5, 6 shots. You have half of your clip. Like you could have reloaded this entire time. Could have reloaded. Could have reloaded. Could have reloaded. Entire time could have reloaded. And on top of that, you could have been more patient with your shots. Also, this is just like more of a caveat for like how I would do it. I'm probably chucking a nade like front red, and like I'll chuck a nade car 0 and then look from like here to this side, like, or chuck a nade from this side and then look at the other side. This is just like one of those things that for higher level play, you want to make sure you're covering like all your bases, or at least attempting to. That's why like managing your bullets and like your clip a little bit better, and then maybe chucking a nade, like probably a very easy nade, just front red in that general area is going to help you a lot in the situation. See, because you had so much time there, he was weak, you had him one shot, you wasted even a couple more bullets, and then he still kills you, so you just gotta be better on that. Okay, so we'll see how this plays out. I'm just gonna mention this where I don't mind like a nade toss somewhere, especially if you like really do think someone could be hiding there. It could be very likely somebody's sitting P2, or it's very possible. Probably not the most likely thing when your teammate is already top mid here, so you don't need to waste these nades. If you really want to chuck one, like chuck one and like keep a nade. Like I just want to, we'll see what happens. It's not the biggest deal, but it's just something to keep in mind. Same thing about managing resources. Teammate just kind of goes down. Back at top. Trucks 1. Okay. Let me just rewatch this again. You both trade shots. You make Druck actually 1 shot. So this is me. And you are aware, so it's good that you're like you have good awareness that like you're getting pushed in the back, but it might be best in the meantime when you break his shields to instantly re-challenge here since you're at least up a shot. Re-challenge like red hole or like red wall here just to like instantly re-challenge instead of backing up into a full shields person. So it's like if you get these shots, you don't have your thrust, but if you just take like literally a quarter of a second, walk up the ramp a little bit, jump up this like wall, easy cleanup. Just sitting here waiting for you. And your teammate's also getting shot off respawn. So that was good on Druck, but in those situations you just kinda have to like go like full send. So you know what's happening, you literally know you're getting pushed in the back, and you're up shots, and the guy that you were just fighting, like force the 1v1 or like continue to force the 1v1 so that he's forced to either like win the gunfight against you, or he dies. So, that's definitely what I would say. You need to commit there. Because you winning like a 1v1 against Queen when she's full shields is just not likely. Ovi's coming up soon. Now they might be pushing through needles. They backed up. Oh, you need to be playing low. Looks like your teammate's aware of it. Yeah, in this situation, when you guys don't have like the perfect setup, like this, I think is fine. You still have enough time to burn. Hopefully, you guys understand or know what time it's coming up. Like you back her down there and you chuck a nade. I think you actually threw the double nade by accident, but now would be the time to stay low and just stay kind of like like tucked in. Like still look around. Maybe you would have seen Druk dropping from like top mid, and then like take an angle to like 5 him or just hopefully kill him before he goes for it or if he burns it. Because cutting your angle from like top car right here and then dropping and then you see him is not what you want to do. Like you want to be ahead of the curve whenever a power up's coming up or a weapon's coming up. Yeah, I'll probably put this on YouTube. Shit, I meant to go back to you. We'll rewatch a little bit. Looks like you're not up yet, actually. Okay, now you spawn up. It's getting shot. Oh yeah, you need to give up on him. How weak is Druk? Okay, he did burn Druk's overshield. So, in this circumstance, now it would have been great if your teammate could have just somehow managed to win this fight. That would have been crazy. But when you're this far out, what you have to make a decision. Like you need to not be chucking a nade at him. You need to either be full like thrust sliding, jump thrusting, whatever you have to do to get to him faster, because you probably actually could have cleaned this kill up, or you need to just give up entirely and like move for better positioning or something for your teammate's next respawn. The nade to like walking to then sprinting and then you back up, like this is too much indecisiveness. Like you need to commit. You need to commit to either going forward or you need to commit to going backwards or going wherever you want to go. But teammate comes off respawn, gets Queen weak, and you were in the right spot to just re-challenge. Your thrust there is kind of rough. Good gunfight win, got up top. Then some good shots. Oh no, Queen is just... Okay, she was still weak. That's good for your teammate. So, only thing that I'm kind of seeing here, maybe you were intentionally still kind of blocking blue, but I think here, since your teammate just got out of that gunfight, and you're probably in the better position, like it's probably better to push out like top mid pink side than it is to push out car, just for angles. But like you tell him to block blue if that's what you guys really want to do, because you just got a kill on Queen. Like you want to try and branch out and get info. You don't want to be too like headstrong and not be aware of like where they could be hiding, because like Druk could easily not be here and be waiting top mid, like on the pink jump up or like pink 2. And like if you just sprint out too quickly, you might just get killed. But you still need to take those opportunities to like move out a little bit sooner. And then you don't want to back up here. Like you need to move through and like get top control, or like move through and get like pink control and hopefully outvade depending on what the comms were like. You guys are blocking or like you're just more aware of the spawns. I'm not sure what the comms are like, but hopefully you guys are aware that they're both going to be in red here. Now you're P2. Able to back out though, that's good. Then just pushing top pink. That's definitely not a good death. Good shots. Now you're sitting P2. You want to spawn them. Okay. Yep. Winning some good gunfights, getting some good kills. Maybe I got like an ant bite in my ear or something. Let me rewatch that. So you're stuck bottom blue. So this entire time, it's probably good to remember. I mean, I forget this, and I think a lot of players forget this. Like, Queen is probably calling out where you're going. She probably stayed on her death cam and can tell, like, okay, the guy that just killed me, like, he's going out blue tunnel, blue P street, And it's easy for Druk to just like pre-nade this. And if he can hear you using like sprinting, whatever, you might just want to be more careful. So this is kind of what I was talking about just like full sending out when you don't know exactly what's going on. Like if you wanted to check these angles low, like poke out and walk out, and then, you know, kind of move through and just keep playing it safe. Druk just makes a decent play anyway. He throws a good nade, and you're just caught. That, like, the timing's just not too great. I don't know what Outvade's doing over here. He should definitely be, like, in the top mid area. Like, you pretty much always want somebody, like, up top. Car 4 even isn't the worst, but, like, he should be somewhere in this, like, vicinity. He should not be car 2. So that also does not help your circumstance. Like, you're just kind of out there. Blue. Druk's cut off guard. Okay, Obi's coming up soon. Damn. Okay, he decided to give it up. So, in this situation though, you probably could have prevented this. I'm not sure if you guys know where Queen is. It seems like you probably don't. But if this is me, hopefully you guys also know what time Obi's coming up. Because if you know Obi's going to be later like it is, you have a lot more time to like be moving through the map, cut off from Ovi, after Druk spawns. Like, Druk spawns up, and what time is it? 5:45. Like, you guys shouldn't be in these spots for as long as you are. And then he just throws a grenade. Because, like, you could easily have been top mid, waiting for Druk to spawn, gotten, like, easy shots for him, because I'm sure he's probably thinking, like, I just got to come off respawn and play for Obi. Queen's probably going to be in a decent enough spot to also play for Obi like she is on Needles. But you or Outvade, most likely you, like I said, it's probably better to be this side of the map when Obi's popping. You just have more, I feel like you just have more angles to work with compared to car side. So, P2, top mid, just to get angles beforehand, as long as you know what time it is probably for the best. And even then, like, if Outvade's playing his life right, if you completely left him alone and Ovi happened to pop and you're, like, P2, you can just drop. You literally just drop, and then you probably get free shots on people running for Ovi. So that's why, like, knowing the time is just so important. Because then you can kind of prevent the situation. Outvade dies, you're weak, they get Ovi anyway, and nobody's died. They decided to give it up. Looks like you're probably going to go for a combo. Yep. Damn. Go for combo there, and then don't turn around. That's just my advice. Like, Druk getting up top like that's good. Like, he made a play, but, like, keep walking forward. You might get one shot, but just, like, force this guy to chase you down. And hopefully your teammate can keep shooting him. And if you happen to, like, play the corner right with combo, you can take out his Obi. Okay, you spawn blue. That's just kind of out there. Oh, no, I was about to say don't challenge yet. Gotta get your shields. Okay, now would maybe be a good time to push out car together with your teammate. You saw them pink. They were, like, all over you guys. Albay was trying to push here. You're just kind of watching around for Druk. Now's a good time to move, though. You guys need to move forward. You guys need to move forward. Yeah. A little bit late again. So some of these collapses when there's one person alive and you kind of have a good idea where he is, you need to start sprinting a little bit more in these circumstances. Like, that is the right time to sprint. When there's, like, a guy alone top mid and your teammate's, like, car, it's like, okay, you could probably just sprint out window, sprint out pink side, and just get another good angle that's pretty safe, or at least has support from your teammate. And, like, that's all you really need. And you guys still end up taking over, like, taking over the rest of the map. Just could be a little bit more efficient. Decide to push through pink. You're just kind of chilling here. You're Druk. Outbait trades. Pushing back up. Okay. Seems like you know the spawns, or at least you're keeping track of your scoreboard. That's good. You need to be moving with your teammate. You gotta be doing something with outbait here. Yeah, that's not good. You're alive somehow. Oh, Queen is just missing shots. That was just a mess. In this situation, you need to watch over him. Like, you could definitely be sitting P2 here and probably helping him, like, clean up that guy bottom base. Or just shoot Queen as she's trying to drop on, like, he's just one shot. That would have been a very easy thing to help your teammate. Get that easy 2v1. Even though it's not the best spot, but it's like you have the opportunity here to take shots bottom blue, and you can probably even almost die to Queen and like thrust out. Like, you have such a big window to help here, but you don't want to just be sitting still top mid like you are. Like, you can't be waiting here expecting somebody to push out window. Even if that is the case, like, you don't even have to sprint P2 thrust. You don't have to burn anything. You just walk P2, like, check window, and then like look low. Or you push like straight in to help your teammate to just like body, like just straight up drop Druck in bottom blue like quickly. But again, I think it's just your teammate's being aggressive and you're playing way too slow, so you guys are just very split. And then you just miss like a shot or two, or miss a headshot, and then Queen happens to clean you up. So that's just unfortunate. Spawn out red, you're going up pink. See, so like that, for example, is like, these are the angles that you need to always be trying to work with your teammate. Like, he's top mid, doesn't mean you need to be like right on him top mid, or you shouldn't be sitting back like pink attic, like from right here. You taking this angle directly to like look top mid, or even like P2, depending on like whatever happens, like that's the important thing to recognize. So initial angle is good. Playing for Ovi, not sure what time. You gotta be aware that Druck, so when you guys have like bottom mid control like you do down here, you don't necessarily need to worry about getting Ovi. Like, it's gonna be very hard for Druck to drop down from front red and just go for it if your teammate stays needles. I don't know why he's leaving. Like, this is not a good time to be leaving for needles. And then you could just be chilling like red P Street. You can chill right here and just, you guys just have this like diagonal. You know Queen was card 2. I think your teammate actually kind of blocked blue spawns. So it's like, those are the things you guys need to make sure you're aware of, and like what you're talking about in the comms. Is like, are you blocking blue? Where are they spawning? Okay, Druck should be spawning red. Queen card 2. That means that you have a lot of room, like pink side, and you should be very, very safe. And then you heard him come off respawn, so it's like Druck could have easily just walked out window and like looked front base and just seen you standing here. So you can still accomplish looking and playing for Ovi from like over here, or just like you can still be out here, but be more aware of him ready to drop down and play for Ovi himself. The fact that they stay up top, kind of crazy, They decided to play the combo. I can't believe you guys win this game. Like, this definitely should not happen. No Gen stuck there. Outbay wins a big piv. Yeah, so like that type of play is 100% why they probably lost right there. They just split up. Outbay taking a fight. Trying to spawn kill Gen. Now you're looking for Druck. Good awareness. Stuck in needles. Time to push him. Where's Outbid? Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more ready, but he ends up getting the kill anyway, so that's good. You don't know where Gen is. Just looking around. You go card 4. You guys are kind of blocking blue, so yeah, he spawns red. Yeah, you gotta just opt it back out. That's fine. Probably want to get up top now, though. Just play up top. Oh, you probably hear that Gen's one shot. 24-24. Then you both stack up red. I'm not sure you guys needed to even give up like top control there. Or like after you gave up top control to drop and kill Jen, like you guys can move like through blue base back up top sooner than, you know, leaving red. Like actually, so here's the thing. You actually fought Druck. You knew exactly where he was. And then Jen's there. Bottom mid. So you should think like, okay, Druck's probably, he could be car 4, he could be car 2, blue or red car, maybe top mid. So it's like, I don't know, like this is even risky just to go straight across. Like I feel like he could have easily just jumped like car 4 here and just like shot you guys in the back. That's like hindsight though, but still, this is just like now you guys are like all over the place. You're all over the place. Said to hold his nutsack. Yeah, I mean, I think this is one of those opportunities where it's like he can say that, but within reason, you have to be able to tell your teammates no sometimes, or like I can't do that right now, or it's like, all right, give me a second, because like when you're blue needles and he says like, yo, stay on top of me, like, dude, I'm not doing what you do. I'm not sprinting all the way across bottom mid during a 24-24 situation. Like, you should be calling out like, yo, Druck was like top car, top mid. He's up top somewhere. Like, block some base. You could have even gone like, I don't know. You could have gone back through blue, or gone front blue to like pink or something. It's like you guys just need to make sure you're blocking a base. Like you guys are split here. You guys are split, and it's like you guys need to make sure you have something in mind. Like where's Queen gonna spawn, and where was Druck just a second ago? Druck is up top. He's top car. Okay, we could maybe kill Queen. Like, force her to spawn somewhere. So it's like, if Outvade is blocking red entirely, and then you were like front blue, like that's even a play that you can make. So this is like the type of coordination that you just need to make sure you guys are on top of. This play right here, I just think like, I don't know, I feel like that situation, like a lot could just happen. Like you could just Druck could just easily drop and shoot you in the back. But it's great that you guys worked out. That's just something that, in my mind, I'm thinking about. So I won't necessarily say like this is the worst play. I just would not do that myself. Now you guys, so this is like the whole thing on why I think this is definitely not the best. So here's the thing: we know the outcome. We know you guys win this game. I just feel like if I am in a 24-24, I would rather be in blue team's in blue team's shoes. At least up top. They're probably a little scared. They don't know exactly where you are, rightfully so. Yeah, Druck just kind of drops down. So, I mean, everybody's just gonna be freaking out. But if you had an opportunity after you got the 24th kill to stay up top, that's probably for the best. Or get up top quickly. Albade finds Druck. He just soars for Druck. Oh my god. Made a good play. He made a good play. Let me see from his POV what happens. I mean, I guess this is just like how things work sometimes. Druck just rechallenges right away. Damn. Yeah, I mean, Albade he made some plays there. Made some plays. So, I'm trying to think of just like, a lot of the stuff was just very micro, or like some like small tweaks or things to keep in mind. So it's hard to really say like big sweeping changes, because you don't really need to make some crazy changes.